A few days ago, Russia launched an unprovoked attack on Ukraine. Now, there are significant worries that poverty in Ukraine is rising due to the said Russian invasion of Ukraine. Let's explore the rising poverty created thanks to Russia's unprovoked attacks on Ukraine. Hi, I'm Hugo, and I love researching into extraordinary topics. I understand that I can go into all the politics of this crisis. However, others, like the current news media, are delving into those. Thus, I am not going to explore the reasons or origins of this crisis, as I am not experienced enough for that yet. However, I am going to shed light on the relationship between poverty and war, Ukraine's rising poverty, thanks to the unprovoked Russian attacks, and am going to briefly explain how to advocate to stop the war due to these current sufferings. First, let's explore the relationship between poverty and war. I know I can explore this more in depth in a future video, so I shall not place all the details here. Nonetheless, according to an article titled Poverty and Conflict by GSDRC Applied Knowledge Services, poverty and war are closely connected to one another. For instance, poverty makes the nation states more prone to civil war, which makes a negative feedback loop as war creates more poverty and poverty creates more war. Also to add, poverty weakens government institutions, hurts public services made by governments to the people they're serving, and even plays a factor to insurgencies happening by increasing the prospects of doing violence for individuals and communities. This is why a Borgen Project blog titled How War Impacts the Poor says, among other things, statistical research on poverty and conflict suggests that countries within the 50th percentile for income have a 7 to 11% risk of experiencing civil conflict. On the other hand, countries within the 10th percentile have a risk that rises to 15 to 18%. Thus, poverty and war are a dangerous marriage that destroys nation states, causes violence, and even creates an atmosphere of more violence, which doesn't just play a factor in upending stability in the nation state, but causes ripple effects across the world. This brings me to talking about the rising poverty in Ukraine made thanks to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. According to a UN news story titled Ukraine Crisis, Protecting Civilians, Priority Number 1, Guterres releases $20 million for humanitarian support. Among many things, the World Food Program, or WFP, is among many organizations deeply concerned over the conflict in Ukraine. For instance, the WFP Director of Emergencies, Margot van der Velden, says, as the situation evolves, there is a need to ensure that affected communities have continued access to any humanitarian support they may require, and that the safety of humanitarian staff on the ground is guaranteed. To add, the WFP chief David Beasley says that the military actions happening as we speak is likely to cause economic deterioration around the world, especially for countries like Yemen, dependent on wheat imports from Ukraine and Russia. As such, rising poverty won't just be limited to Ukraine, but will affect the world by continuously increasing the negative feedback loop I mentioned in the previous section. Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine is dangerous not just for Ukraine or Russia alone, but in destabilizing the world for as far as the foreseeable future is a long, long time. So, now comes the real big question. How can I help? It's simple. In a previous video I made explaining the Borgen Project, I mentioned in a Borgen Project page titled 30 Ways to Help that a few of the ways you can do to support TVP is through contacting your legislators through email, phone call, and mail, where you can tell them that you support the Borgen Project. So, as said, the answer is simple. You can communicate to your legislators that you support ending the unprovoked Russian invasion of Ukraine. Anything like that simple sentence would be better than not doing anything at all. Even when some believe doing anything as simple as that does nothing, please understand that words become actions, and thus there's no such thing as an action deemed too small. Thus, due to all of these reasons, I simply would like to encourage you to call and or email your legislators, telling them you support ending the unprovoked Russian invasion of Ukraine. Thank you for your time. God bless the Ukrainian people. God bless Ukraine. And merci et à bientôt.